All right, good day. Hope everybody out there is having a good one. If it's your first time to the channel, like to find new music from all around the globe. We follow people's suggestions rather than following algorithms. We found way more music in a relatively short amount of time than we ever would have found in, say, a decade's time with the algorithm. So I definitely would encourage you to take a look around. We got a lot of playlists. I guarantee you're going to find artists and people doing things that you didn't even think was humanly possible, let alone stuff that you never knew you needed in your life. So you're welcome in advance, and definitely like, comment, subscribe, comment a band or an artist or somebody that we should be checking out, and we would love to show the rest of the class. Now, the new Falling in Reverse album, Ronald, Popular Monster, the Ronald Radke album is out. Ronald Radke, Falling in Reverse, Popular Monster, whatever, it's out. First impressions, it's I'll stick to the key points. It's not a formulaic album. It doesn't fit the regular structure that an album would. Every song doesn't fit the normal structure that a song would fit. Sometimes they're akin to the way you would structure a rap song, and sometimes they're akin to the way that you would structure a metal song and a rap song mixed together. It's kind of a confusing thing at times. If you want to just be in one lane or the other, you're getting a lot here. It's been a while since we've gotten a good concept album, and that's kind of what this is. It's it's basically well, it's funny because he does say Dear Diary, but this is it's like the diary of Ronald Radke, and an album, and it's very relatable. It's if you're a trust fund baby, or you've lived a pampered life your whole life or whatever, then maybe there's not a whole lot for you to relate with. If you're one of those people that feels the need to bring up somebody's criminal past or any internet drama anytime that you review their music, sounds not for you. Um, but if you're somebody that's looking for something that's like pushing the envelope, doing things differently, I give credit to the people that financially backed this album, whoever is in the producer's seat. Because if you were to explain the idea, there would probably be some producers or some backers a bit hesitant. But I really appreciate the flow of it. It's one of those things. Sit back, take the ride, and take a listen. There's ups, downs, ebb and flows. There's really I think there's a great flow to it. I think when you listen to the whole album, and we'll say the most structured song on there is probably the one with Jelly Roll. That's the most like formulaic song. There's other ones that are close, to the formula, but not. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that's in a good way. And even the ones that are that stick to the formula, and by formula I mean, a chorus, bridge, a verse, bridge, chorus, repeat, rinse, wash, repeat, and then throw in a solo, and you're out the door. Much like the song he did with Jelly Roll, although there was country music with drops in it and all sorts. Yeah, that happened. So, great tune, and it's just as awesome on the album. This album really begs you to keep turning up the volume. And I mean that in a good way. It's just I have a pretty loud stereo. Cliff speakers, and I like to listen to things rather on the loud side. I can really judge an album the way it's mixed, mastered, and all that, that way. And I really, I, I did. I enjoyed. There wasn't, a time where I was like, all right, enough of that. Next song. Um, it, you know, I love the way that these songs have this flow telling a story and they build up to this crescendo, but it's not, then again, they're not sticking to this formula. But to me, if you sit back and listen to the whole album, it's like you would be better off saying the whole album is like this one big song. um because really the way it feels when you do listen to it all, it feels like that. At least it did to me. And there's a lot of personal baggage on this album. And like I said, this you're if you've had a rough life, or there's already probably stuff that you've related to with, Falling in Reverse already with his writing and stuff, probably. So I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. Um, so, but I personally, I like concept albums. I like albums that don't fit the norm. It's like everybody, has to come out with their, okay, here's my version of a metalcore album. Okay, here's my version of, this hard rock album. And it's like they're not really pushing the envelope. They're kind of maintaining what is. And this kind of tells you, yeah, that song structure stuff, throw that out the window. Yeah, we'll have none of that. And I respect the fact that there could be an album like that and it doesn't feel like something is missing. And to really be able to do that, and especially in a world that's full of people that have grown up with pretty formulaic music, to put out an album like this that's, structured in this way, and songs don't ever have, like, they build up and then they end. And but that's okay. And it leaves you feeling that that's okay. And that's some good writing. Now, whether or not you like Ronnie Radke, that's probably going to change your whole view on this album. If you don't like him, then you probably don't like Falling in Reverse. And if you don't like Falling in Reverse, I don't know why you've been watching this video this long, but it's worth a try. If maybe you didn't like Falling in Reverse because of these other reasons, go check this album out. I myself am a newer to the fan base of Falling in Reverse. So I'm coming in blind. I'm listening to this album without any of the baggage, without any of the drama, without any of that other stuff. I'm listening to the album. Okay. I know all this other stuff. It's been repeated and parroted 5 million times. We get it. But still, um, good album. Sorry, not sorry. It's just a good album. And if you're expecting the formula, you'll get probably one, maybe two songs like that. But even songs that don't fit the formula have this magic to them that you feel fulfilled. And I don't know how else to explain it. It's just you don't feel like, oh, that song was almost something cool, and then it's like, nope, you're like, that song was awesome. I can't believe they just did that without doing any of this other stuff. That's pretty cool. And yeah. So I found myself saying that a lot through the album, like, that's wow. They just did that. And it was good. And it was cool. And I don't feel like I was, robbed, or like it was lesser than. There might be some people expecting hype is a dangerous drug. It can destroy movies. It can destroy albums. It can, destroy careers even. I don't really subscribe to much hype. I like to just listen to things on their own without, there's a few people I'll listen to their opinion. If they tell me, hey, you should go listen to this, and then I'll go listen to it. But other than that, I don't take their opinion as to be the guidepost. There's there's a lot of awesome stuff to like on this album, and there's a lot of awesome stuff to get inspired by. And I think this album will help a lot of people that have been through some struggles. I think there's a lot on here for a lot of people. Um, you know, uh, we got a lot of people that used to be familiar with our struggles, that got rich and no longer are. But this album speaks to that kind of stuff, and also just speaks to the human condition in general. I think, um, and some people will understand what I'm talking about. Some of you, not so much, but that's okay. You can go listen to the album anyway, and maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't. But it's definitely worth sitting down and taking a listen to. And if you're an aspiring musician or whatever, I would encourage you to listen to this album because it kind of knocks you out of. You don't have to do that way. You could do it different. You don't have to do it the way these other people are doing it. You can do it the way you want, the way you think sounds awesome, and that's what's here. And I agree. Yeah, sounds awesome. Good job. And let me know what you think. Have you listened to the whole album? Have you seen any of the videos? They hired a Belrog that could have been cheap. So yeah. Definitely. Let me know what you think. And what are your you know, uh, people are going to comment what they comment, but I want actual critiques, not just he's an asshole. What'd you think about the album? You know, um, if you're a musician, did it inspire you in any way? Is there anything like that? Let me know. And above all, I hope you're having a great day out there. Is there somebody else that we should be checking out and showing to the rest of the class? Please do tell. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know about an artist, somebody that we should be talking about. And definitely comment what you thought of this album. Let me know. And we got tons more news, reviews, reacts, all sorts of stuff to talk about in the music world and beyond. So definitely stay tuned, take a look around. Like I said, we got a bunch of music. I know you're going to find something that you never knew you needed in your life. So trust me, just take a look around and please follow the links and go show some support. We'll have you all linked up to all the places you need to go to do such things. And yeah, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.